Hi, it's Nikki here at Lavender Path Languages. So today I want to show you about mind maps, and these are fantastic tools for vocabulary. A lot of people say, I don't have enough vocabulary. And when we do an exercise of mind maps, people realize just how much vocabulary they do. But that's not the only advantage. They activate the brain. When you write your vocabulary in a notebook, often you write a list, so from top to bottom. And this is very limiting for the brain because you cannot add on. And it closes the brain, whereas a mind map, it really helps to open the brain up. And you will see that as you do a mind map, it really helps your brain to think of more and more ideas. And so it's a very, very creative way of connecting vocabulary. And it's also the way your brain works. And that's by connecting one word to another word. Your brain never works by translating words. It works by categorizing information. And so obviously this can be done in French. It can be done in English. It can be used not only for vocabulary, it can be used for things like prepositions, for questions. It can be used in your normal life for things like holidays, for projects. They're just so useful. So a mind map. A mind map, we start with a central idea, and then we branch out from that idea into new ideas. So we'll do it in English for now. So for example, let's take the house because it's always an easy topic to work with. So the house, and you can do this in colour, you can do it with felt tips, make it fun, make it really creative so that it stimulates your brain and it makes it easier to remember the information. So for example, the house, you could have the material used for building a house. So that could be wood, cement, brick. And obviously there's many more. We're just doing this as an example for now. So wood, that comes from trees. And you could have the types of tree. Oak, elm, for example. And then the house, we can have the rooms. So the rooms, you could have the kitchen, in the kitchen you could have equipment, electrical equipment, and that could be fridge. In the fridge you can store vegetables, dairy, produce. Dairy, for example, milk. Milk comes from a cow. A cow on a farm. So you see how this grows? Let's try another one. So the rooms, let's do the living room. So furniture, sofa, armchair, coffee table, so you see how it grows, and it just goes on and on and on. Let's try a French one. So, as we said, we had la maison. les pièces. La chambre. La chambre, you could have l'armoire. Et dans l'armoire, on met les vêtements. And then we can obviously expand. So, le bas, le pantalon, le jean, une jupe, le haut, t-shirt, whoops, t-shirt, chemise, la chemise. So when you do this, try and do like with the le and the la, because this way it helps you to remember the two together. And you can do it also in different colors as well, so it really helps you to visualize it. But you see how this can expand. The other way you can do, for example, just get this in the middle, les questions. So you can have où habites-tu? Dans une maison, dans une ville, l'adresse. So this is also, so you can think of obviously different possibilities of where you live, but you can, you can think of obviously the question, then you can think of the answer. So, j'habite à Paris. J'habite en France. So you see how this really builds, and it's just so, I mean, you can just go on and on and on, but it's a really fabulous way of showing you just how much vocabulary you know, how to structure your vocabulary so that you are not translating, you are connecting the words. And you know, you can draw little pictures to help you remember. So l'armoire, okay, le jean. So you can draw very, very simple pictures. So it becomes a very visual exercise for you as well. So let me know if you've already used mind maps, what you use them for. And if you've never done it before and then you try this technique, let me know how this helps for you. If you want to know anything more about what I do, you can head over to my website, which is at nikkihoward.com. And yeah, let's keep in contact. Take care.